Alright, hello everybody. We are in the small town of Williams, Arizona. It's about 30 minutes outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. It's also one of the entry points to the Grand Canyon National Park. And I figured, since I'm staying here for a good week with my family, I'd kind of show you around and explain to you why this is one of my favorite KOA campgrounds on the West Coast. And since we're talking about amenities, might as well start with the dog park. Or as they call it, Camp with a K, K9. Got the entrance here and the pedicate rules, as it says on the sign. I like the signs here. So you've got a set of poop bags here and a trash bin for the poop bags. I love how they put, like a lot of places for the dogs to play. Like you have like a dog seesaw kind of thing. And you even have actual fire hydrant. I'm not sure if this is actually hooked up to the water supply, but I like how it's part of the dog park. That's cute. You've got a little ramp for your doggies to climb on. Plenty of trees, like small trees. You got some benches for the owners of the pets. And one thing of note here, since we're on the edge of one of the corners of the property, is everything beyond the fencing here is national park territory. This is privately owned, of course. So yeah, let's go check out some of the other amenities. It looks like you got an area, like if you have horses with you for some reason, coming out here to camp, you have an area to, I guess, hang out with them, or just, I don't know. I've never seen that at a campground before, so that's interesting. Well, since we're in this area and no one is using these spots, I guess we'll kind of take a look at what each campsite includes. So for reference, this is spot 119. Each spot comes with water hookups, and I think, I'm not sure where it is here, but they also have little sewer connections so you can, hook your black water or gray water tanks. Look at your hookups. Yep. And kind of got a basic set of you got like a barbecue pit, I guess. And you also have a bench here. Now, personally, I would definitely, this wood is kind of splintery in some places, so I'd recommend putting like a tarp or something over it to prevent getting splinters, especially if you have children. And most of the RV spots kind of have this general, pull through, or if you're on the end, maybe back in. So, kind of basic, but definitely sufficient. One complaint that I have, we're not staying in this spot, we're staying in 105, which is up there, is some of the spots are really difficult if you have like automatic leveling. It's really hard to level because some of these spots are on like an angle, not this one particularly, but the ones up here. So it can be kind of a pain to find the sweet spot to set your jacks down if you have an RV, so just be aware of that. And directly next to that spot, you've got mini golf right here. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to, there's kids over there, I don't want to look weird. And then on the other side there's like an inflatable, kind of like a trampoline that your kids can jump on. And you go over there, that's the little bounce pad that I was talking about. And then you got a playground there. And it was currently closed on this visit, which was in March of 2025. But there's a go-kart racing track over there. And there's also, I'm not sure if that's also during certain seasons, but you see that red shack right here that's kind of in front of where the track is? That is like a little train that the employees will take around and kids can ride all around the campground, and that's the enter station right there. And just a ways away from the playground I was showing you, you actually have a pan for gold kind of thing going on here. Obviously you have to pay for it, but it's a nice activity if you have kids. I like it. This is cool. You got a bunch of kind of varying sized cabins in this area. You also got, I'm not sure what those are called, but you got those you can stay in. Probably won't be fun to stay in those during the winter season when it snows up here. But, you know, it might be fun for like spring, summer, or fall. And you actually also have little wagons that kind of are like a version of the cabins you can rent. So that's really cool. Now, if you are looking to maybe rent a golf cart here like they have, or maybe do a bike rental, this is the main office, and there's also something called like the Trax Cafe in the back that serves food. It's like a mini restaurant that they have here. I'm kind of start walking in that direction. But just be aware that the restaurant is closed Monday through Wednesday as of when we stayed here. These are the registration lanes if you're coming in to register for the first time. You've got overnight registration in case you come in and the office is closed. You can do that right there. And I'll note this before we head into that area. Down there is Interstate 40, very busy corridor, and despite that, it's not super loud when you come in here, so you won't have to worry much about noise from the highway. Got the gift shop and the front desk up there. This is the restaurant that I was telling you about. It's Monday, so obviously it's closed. Kind of give you a look at their menu just for the heck of it. That's another, probably a single family version of the cabin. If you have like a group that you want to stay with, there's one of those there, and there's also another one. You can't really see it, but it's somewhere over there. Now we're walking right next to the indoor pool, which, yes, it is open during the winter season because it's, I believe the spas are heated. I don't know about the pool. They've got an area here where they run movies. I'm not sure if that's just a weekend thing. And there is a little mini cafe, and that's also where the laundry is. These are where all the restrooms and showers are located for the main sector. But you actually have two spas here. You have one here, the main pool, and then another one on that side. Both of which have little crank timers, so they'll turn off if no one's using them. You just gotta like crank them and restart the tub, and they'll start heating and bubbling again. Those are the showers I was telling you about. There's two of them. They also have, this isn't the only restroom facility. They have a couple other ones throughout the park. Oh, and speaking of the rentals, these are the driver requirements if you're going to, no, this is not for the golf cart. This is for the go-kart track when it's open. They have it here. You can rate it here. And they probably have a version of that where the actual track is. Well, yeah, that pretty much does the kind of walking around part of the video. I mentioned the go-karts and the actual golf cart rentals. You got a golf course, you got the racing track, and you got the bounce pad and the all the cabins. And I mean, the video can only do so much to show you around here, but if you ever get an opportunity to like book a stay here maybe for a weekend, then I would definitely recommend that you do. This is one of my favorites because it's also like just a couple exits down I-40 there, down there somewhere, is the actual town of Williams, Arizona. And you don't actually have to use the 40 to get to it. It's also along Route 66. And there is a lot of places that like kind of have like, you know, that Route 66 vintage vibe. So definitely go look at the town. The Grand Canyon is not far from here. There's a drive-through zoo called Arizona that you can go through, and I definitely recommend you try that experience as well if you ever get a chance. It's really cool. You have a drive-through part of the zoo, and then you can go and actually walk around all the, you know, pedestrian-friendly exhibits. But yeah, that's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching, and that is it.